disgusting.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
It's time for Geek Talk with the gang.
They have flamin' hot Cheetos. I
Cheetos,
have normal Cheetos.
Cheetos,
Flaming hot Cheetos.
flaming hot Cheetos,
Everybody got the flamin' hot.
flaming hot.
I can't do spice.
They're not that hot.
Okay.
All right, we're not, let me
All
say
right.
hi to everybody in the chat real quick.
Holy mackerel.
And then we will talk about our Cheetos and what we think. So, Mike Wheeler, hello. Rockin' Robin, Pearl, hello. Tim Pruitt, ATGB, welcome. Let's see. All right, Lady Jamers, hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
So we have everyone for now. All right. So what did you guys think? Who said that Cheetos, the hot Cheetos aren't hot? Lena, you're thinking they're not too hot?
No.
Okay. All right. Huh.
I got to do some housekeeping here on my.
What are you doing?
Before you bust open your Cheetos, Tracy?
No, Billy already had some. She wanted to try some before. See, what I normally do when I set up the StreamYard is I go over to YouTube and I pop out the chat, and then I put the chat over top of the StreamYard chat, and that way the YouTube chat is actually a lot quicker than the StreamYard's chat, so you get more of a real-time update with the chat.
You're right.
So I've been doing that with the with chat when I go on stream. That way I don't have to. I don't see a lag normally.
Smart.
Sorry, I'm
Hi,
just
guys.
vibing here with my Cheetos.
Cheetos.
All right, so Kenzie's scared, so she didn't want the hot Cheetos.
I'm a wimp.
That thing is red.
It is.
That-
It looks hot.
That color scares me.
Looks
What do you think, Tracy?
disgusting.
Is it hot?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't think Mom's getting me a soda, so I'll be right back.
Okay.
Get one hot one from your dad
It
while
might
you're
be.
out.
Mm-mm.
Come on. Kenzie, you have to try a hot one. There's a hot one. Jeff's going to go in. He's a wimp. How's it smell? Huh? What do you think? No? What's the face for?
I don't think it's that hot.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
If it comes in very late.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like super hot.
Even water doesn't do
What?
anything to it.
You need milk.
Has anybody ever tried these
No. What is that?
Takis? If you think, am I slow again?
No.
Are Takis hot?
Am I back?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Am I back? All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are super hot.
Okay, let's see it.
They don't have those.
ATGB knows.
They don't have those kind
Walmart.
of
ATGB 123. I love Takis. Hi, Samantha. The Cheeto stream.
We're trying
All right.
to.
Lady Gamer says, "Don't put the Takis in your eye."
No,
Ooh, now that looks hot.
don't touch your eye after eating Takis. I've witnessed that happen before.
Really?
You ready?
Yeah.
How is it? Hot?
Getting there.
See, he's desensitized because he has spicy stuff all the time.
I don't think.
Oh no! Here it comes. Now it's starting to come.
Takis are bad. Hi, ATGB.
Pearl Manhattan wants to know if your pants on. Yes, he's wearing shorts.
I have my Avengers underoos on underneath my pants.
Did Angela set those out for you today?
Yes.
I
Fresh start and everything.
Hey, Frankie.
Hi, Frankie.
I will be taking these to work to see if any unwilling fool would like them.
Give them to one of your
You
coworkers.
can eat those.
When during Thanksgiving,
hot?
Did you buy them to eat them?
No, I bought them for today. But you know what else I bought for today?
Oh,
Since on a last stream, some people here were on a stream earlier, and while I was on that stream, I was told to go to the store
multiple times.
because I didn't know I really had to get Cheetos for today. So
These are not as bad.
Oh no.
I don't know. We're getting like weird, unstable connection here. Hello,
You're good now.
Are we okay?
yeah,
Hi, just another Disnerd and hi, Myers and Mouse.
We
Hey,
might have
Mara.
to tell our son to get off the game down there.
so while Mackenzie is chewing on her Cheetos, what she was chewing on the last stream was chocolate creamed chocolate Oreos.
Oh, yes. So where are those?
Are they gone?
Eat them all.
Did you eat all them?
They got some.
Ah,
There are still some more.
okay.
I ate about a row.
What do you have, Lena?
I have fudge covered graham crackers.
Oh.
Let's see the packaging. You have it?
So
Good old Dollar General brand.
Nice. Very nice.
so
$1.75
While I was at
for the
Walmart.
cheap ones, or $3 for Keebler.
Okay. Tracy, you have a surprise for us?
I do. While I
What
was
is
there,
it?
I found it.
What do you see
I
that
found another
Jeff hasn't
I
seen?
have another Oreo.
He has a new Oreo.
You show. Thins.
Pistachio thins.
Pistachio thins.
I'm not a fan of pistachio.
Oh, come on.
Pistachio gives me awful flashbacks.
What's great about eating a thin is that when you eat the whole row, you don't feel so bad.
Hi, Anthony Mazzano.
So what do you think of that pistachio one? How is it?
I gotta say, it's pretty good.
Okay.
Where are ours?
I didn't even see those. Yeah. So
Mama said ew.
This is what we got.
Who said ew?
Mama.
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 I like
I'm telling you.
coconut.
I'm not a coconut fan, so
All right, so Kay Atwood, I'm not sure where she is, but she's the one that had been pushing these caramel coconut. You know what I would imagine they're going to taste like is a
Samoa.
like a Samoa, like a Girl Scout cookie. Yes.
and Tim Pruitt, he's got in there that he likes the carrot cake. I did see the carrot cake. I was tempted to get the carrot cake, but I went for the pistachio, something new.
Yes, that pistachio was that was a good idea. I've never seen that before.
Oh,
How is that? Good?
smell them.
Cat says hello.
I smell the
Hey.
hello, kitty. I smell the caramel,
Mm.
but I'm having lemon water. I'm having lemon water, so I don't know how
What a
that
combo.
another Oreo that might be better with lemon water.
Pistachio.
No,
Why do we buy such big things?
lemon Oreos.
I was gonna get those too, but I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I had to try something new.
yeah. I'm glad you did because I've never seen that. The pistachio.
Oh
I'll
my
try
gosh.
a lemon. Let's try it. Well, we're a family size.
I've always liked the lemon cookie.
Now there's a lemon
Oh, they look like double stuff too.
Girl Scout cookie too, right?
Lemon drop.
All right, ready?
Oh,
I'll be
One
back. I
bite.
gotta go get a cup.
Mmm,
You
I
know,
do one bite.
oh,
good.
like a summer day.
Dad, where are you going?
I was gonna go get a cup of coffee.
Okay.
To go with your cookie.
You can go do that.
You gotta have coffee with your cookie. Right?
Wow.
Hello, Jeff Resendez.
Oh, Jeff. Wow.
Mama says, darn, now I need a snack.
They might have a salted caramel flavor, Jeff or Anthony. Samantha
Really should have.
with her
Really should have got the. Really should have got a sample size.
Of what?
The Cheetos.
You don't like them? It's okay.
I'm trying to imitate his facial expressions when he does them.
All right, so we got to try the Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
I think these are okay.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of Cheetos. I don't think these are really flaming hot.
They're not super hot. They're not flaming hot. They're average. But if I'm gonna eat a Cheeto, I want to eat a real Cheeto.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is not really as hot as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. All right, so we have a question. Did you see Iron Man? I promised I would see it, and I did. I did see Iron Man. I did.
How'd she do, Jeff?
Can I comment now?
Go ahead.
Yes.
Are you okay?
It was horrible
Sorry.
watching her watch the movie.
I accidentally hit the cat with the door.
Oh.
Why was that, Jeff?
Oh boy. Here comes the beast.
So, Jeff, I take it that every time that there's something came up, Angela was like, well, what's going to happen now? And what's going to happen now?
It was painful, Tracy.
It was, yeah.
What's going on? So what's happening next? Who's that?
I couldn't figure out who was what and why this guy was doing that. And are we going to are we doing spoilers? Or I think most people have seen Iron Man.
Listen.
I think it's been out for a very long time.
If you haven't seen Iron Man in the last 10 years, by the way, there's going to be spoilers if you haven't watched Iron Man in the last 10 years.
Sorry, I had to go grab my beast. I wanted to hang out with him and my Cheetos.
Yeah, I had a hard time following it. Like, I'm like, who is this guy? And I don't see what they're doing. And yeah.
All right. What was going on? She had her friends texting her about how the world's going to end, and she's all panicking. I said, just put your phone away.
And watch the movie, yeah.
Stop worrying about this stupid stuff and just watch the movie and enjoy it.
You're right. You're right.
You better go get some food. They don't have any food left in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's all out of food. I'm like, just watch the movie. We'll be fine.
Yeah. But anyway, I was having trouble following it. So, I mean, they were, they showed the path, and then they went backward, and then and I'm like, is he building that costume himself? And Jeff is like, he's really smart. I'm like, okay, so, and I don't know why he needed that battery in his chest.
All right,
he got shrapnel in his chest, and he needed that magnet, that electromagnet in his chest to keep the shrapnel from entering his heart.
Okay, and at first the guy plugged it in, and then he made his own new one. And who was that guy that made it for him? Was that his friend?
That was a doctor that was captured as well. They were trying to get these people to make weapons for them.
Okay. So these bad guys wanted them to work together. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Tracy.
All right. So the movie does have, I mean, as far as movies and timeline goes, this is one of those weird ones where they did start out in the beginning, or like the beginning of the movie started out in the middle of the movie, and then you got to a certain point, and then it jumped back in time.
Yes.
Then it moved up until you caught up, and then it moved on to the rest of the movie. It was a style, and it worked for that movie. You know, for an origin story, which I think, in my personal opinion, a lot of superhero origin stories are very difficult to get through, because you have to get through the curmudgeon of, you know, all the the beginnings.
Yeah.
Where I got to think there's one movie, The Incredible Hulk itself, even though it's a bad movie and yet it's still in the in the Marvel universe. They didn't start off with how he became the Hulk. It started off with he was already the Hulk and he was on the run.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
and
I was just having trouble hearing it too. So it seemed like the sound would go down and then it would go up. I don't know if that was our TV. Like it would get really quiet and then would have to turn it up and then it would get like loud and I don't know. It was just so weird. I had a hard time hearing the details.
I think just because Robert Downey Jr. when he talks, he's so quick at his little quirks and stuff. He just says stuff so quickly.
And I miss it. And he's like, like he's like, and I'm like, what is he saying? Because Lady Jamers asked if I got the humor. And I did get some of it, but a lot of it I think I missed because he was just like mumbling or something. It was weird. I don't know. I think I need to watch it again and pay more attention. And then some of the parts to me were like disturbing. That's the thing. That's probably why I don't like the Avengers stuff. I don't know. It was just a lot of I don't know, blowing up things and a lot of firing. Although I do like
that's gonna happen a lot.
That happens a lot in
Avengers. Yeah. Well, let me guess. You're not a huge action movie fan, Angela?
No, not at all. Not at all.
And that's probably why you're not like huge into the Marvel, because it is an action movie. I mean, all of them are action movies.
Right. Right. So how does that differ from Star Wars though? Because my kids were teasing me and they're like, well, you like there's not a lot of firing and action in Star Wars movies, but it seems like it's different. Is it different? I mean, there's no?
Somewhat. I would have to say a little bit, only for the fact that what you're thinking with Star Wars, I mean, there's explosions and stuff like that, but stormtroopers couldn't shoot anybody to begin with, so it's not like anybody was in danger.
Yeah, and I like The Mandalorian, and there's action in that too, and maybe it's Baby Yoda that I love, but so I like those.
I'll be right back.
Okay, so I like.
He's gonna go. I know what he's about to do.
Yeah, but I just thought there was just so much action in it, and it was like I don't know. It was just a lot, and some of the stuff like when Pepper Pot, I guess, took that thing out of his chest and stuff, I was just like, oh,
that was funny.
That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. It was disturbing.
Funny. It was funny.
She was like unplugging his heart or something. I was like, oh.
It was supposed to be funny.
Okay. I don't know.
So the theory behind it is that when he was captured, the shrapnel from that
explosion.
The shrapnel from the explosion entered in his chest. And the shrapnel is known to continuously dig into your chest until it reaches your heart or your bloodstream and it kills you. So they hooked a magnet inside of his chest and they powered it with the car battery. What Tony Stark did is make his own arc reactor, which is its own power source, and stuck that in the cup of his chest, so that would still power the magnet. So the arc reactor, the big round glowy thing, is actually just a power source.
Okay.
To power the magnet.
Oh, so the magnet was inside of his chest then. It wasn't like plugged into something. I'm like, what is that? I don't know.
So when I tell you this, you don't listen.
It was just very disturbing.
Tracy tells you this.
Well, you said a magnet. I knew that part of it. I didn't know where, like, it was all the way inside. I don't know.
Dad over explains. That's the thing. He puts as much detail as physically possible in one statement, and it's just a lot of information coming at you at once.
What people think.
Oh, sorry.
Anthony Mazzano wants to know if we have Lay's Sweet Southern Heat barbecue potato chips in our areas. I know we do in Kansas. I've seen them.
I didn't look for them.
Yeah. So I want to say hi real quick to Keystone and Pam and Fantastic Chronicles. Hello. And Mike is here, Mike Wheeler. Thanks for joining. So yeah, I don't know.
So
watched Captain America after that. I was like, I don't know.
She couldn't sit through Iron Man. I didn't even want to.
I did. I watched it. It was
you
just,
didn't watch
yes,
it.
I did.
You were half paying attention, half not.
I couldn't hear it.
Well, you were on your
It's
phone.
okay, and you didn't miss anything.
I mean, it was cool. It was really
movies
cool.
are better. The later movies like Avengers, Age of Ultron, that kind of stuff is a lot more interesting. Personally, I believe. Even Winter Soldier, I really like Winter Soldier. I love Bucky personally. Bucky's like one of my favorites. Actually, I talked to Dad about maybe doing.
But I think watching these movies.
We're having internet trouble.
Yeah.
Did everybody's internet go out?
No,
everybody's. No, it's us.
Is it us?
Yeah, I
and
think
you're
so.
frozen, but we can hear you.
Is everybody there?
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right, sorry. We're having a lot of blips. Let me go talk to my son real quick, see if he's done with his game. You keep rolling there.
So I think the movies show how Tony grows as a person as well.
Totally.
Like from the first Iron Man till like the last, he's not as self-centered. I don't know if you've seen the last one or not, but what he does in the last movie.
He's always so quick-witted, and he's always very sarcastic, and he puts on this idea, he puts on this front that he is still that self-centered guy, but when it comes to his fellow teammates, you can see how much he's willing to sacrifice for them.
Right. And he grows as a leader as well. Go ahead, Tracy.
Dad.
All right, so.
Are you about to prove me wrong in every way, shape, and form?
No.
Thank you.
Tony changed in the first Avengers. And this is what I was going to say. Jeff, if somebody hasn't watched Endgame by now, that it's been on Disney Plus.
They deserve to be spoiled.
They deserve to get spoiled.
I just didn't want to do that to anybody. I think Jon Favreau did a fabulous job directing the Iron Man movie as well. What'd you think?
Absolutely. Jon Favreau was the right person to start that. I mean, considering, he knows, and I would love to say Kevin Smith would have done the same thing, but I have a feeling that Kevin Smith would have went too hardcore in the comic end of it and not realize that it's you have to blend the cinema with the comics. I think Kevin Smith would have given us too much of the hardcore comic fan of the story. And where Jon Favreau knows that he has to take from one to another. You know what I mean? Like you got to blend it. You can't, if you follow hardcore right to the to the comic, it's not going to be the same.
I agree. And he put the humor in there as well.
Yes, and
this isn't the word
you had to.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
when they're trying to take the Iron Man suit off of him, he's hanging.
Yeah.
And Pepper walks in. He goes, "All right, this isn't the worst thing you caught me doing."
I feel like Avengers always has, like, Marvel in itself has always had a really good sense of humor. I personally, my favorite movie for humor is Thor Ragnarok. I feel like that one's the funniest one.
Yes. Especially
with all, like, Thor trying to calm him down out of his Hulk state. He's like, the sun's getting low. The sun's getting low. And he's like, is that the only thing you know to say to me right now? And it's just, I feel like Thor
travels.
Hello, guys.
Thor.
The sun's getting low, big guy.
It's like, I feel like Thor himself, he's so stupidly funny.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't, obviously he's a god. He doesn't know how things work for Midgardians. So it's like he's like very confused, and he's like he takes things like so literally the same way Drax does.
Right.
From Guardians of the Galaxy. I think Guardians of the Galaxy itself is also very funny.
See, I haven't seen that. That's not Marvel, right? That's something else.
That's Marvel.
That's
Oh, it
Marvel,
is?
yeah.
Yeah.
They're in Infinity War and Endgame and stuff. They're in those later
Okay.
movies.
I have to
Go ahead.
laugh at Mama Mouse.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry.
Oh no!
You are
I'm not
having
sorry.
problems today, girl.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I dumped half a glass of milk in my lap.
Oh no!
Yes, Keystone, Fat Thor. I love Fat Thor. He's so funny.
Well, now we're totally just screwed. All right, so
yeah.
the first Thor and the second Thor.
No.
I thought they were okay.
It's really hard for me to
They're
watch.
not as funny, and some of the storylines are. I mean, granted, you watch it for Natalie Portman.
I watch it for Loki.
I think that's what made Ragnarok so unique, that you weren't expecting all that humor, because the first one and the second one didn't have all that humor, but like the third one, Ragnarok, with Korg and Meek.
Oh, I love Korg.
Korg and Meek. Come on, that movie had me and Abby cracking up so hard. That's a funny movie. That's a funny movie.
For me, it's like I don't really like the previous Thor movies for some reason. I just don't find them interesting. Like I can't really. It's hard for me to sit through movies about one specific character. So that's like I'm not a big fan of watching just the straight like just the Iron Man movies or just the Captain America movies. I more enjoy the movies that are involving more than one of the Avengers. Like that's why I like Thor Ragnarok, because the Hulk is in it. And I like Winter Soldier because of Bucky. And
Okay.
I believe Black Panther is in that movie, yeah? Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
So maybe I just need to try something else. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Maybe we should watch. What do you suggest we watch? That would maybe.
If you don't mind all of it, I would say jump straight to the Avengers.
Yeah.
Really?
If you want to have a cohesive backstory, you probably should watch the individual movies. You should watch like the individual Captain America and the Thor movies. But if you don't really mind, you can jump to Avengers.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Lady Jamers is saying too. Just to be the first Avengers.
Well, you got Black Widow, you got Captain America, you got Hulk, you got Thor, you got Hawkeye. You got them.
Okay.
You got the whole.
Well, see, I mean, the only way you get any kind of you get any backstory on Black Widow and Iron Man 2
is through flashbacks.
Hawkeye comes in Thor very briefly. The Thor pre-story. I mean, realistically, the only thing that you're going to miss as far as the Avengers itself is why Loki and why Thor couldn't get back, and some of the sentence structure that that Loki says to Thor. But
all you really need to know about Thor and Loki is that Loki's not actually his brother, and he's just he just wants power. Like that's all you really need to know about Loki.
Okay, here's the question.
He's a frost giant. Yeah.
It's on Marvel. Do you think that when Universal's contract is up for what they have purchased rights to for Marvel, that Disney will be able to buy it out from them?
I hope so.
No, see, the Universal contract that they have with Marvel ends in 2022. Disney can either continue letting Universal use the rights to the name, but Disney's going to want a little bit of more of this.
Okay.
That cheddar's got to come. So if they don't give them, if they say you want to use the Hulk in Universal.
Hey, Blue Nose and Mike Polito, welcome.
Hi, Blue Nose. Hi, Mike Polito.
Do you think that The Simpsons being a whole land in Universal Studios is going to come up in the negotiations?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question. What do you?
It's all about. I think it's all about the money.
I don't think The Simpsons have any place in Disney World. I don't think anywhere in Disney. Can you imagine them walking around Epcot?
I hate that. I'm not a Simpsons fan.
All right, Hollywood Studios.
I just have this mental image of them just walking through and Homer with the beer.
Right?
We're building the Springfield Pavilion.
Well, this is what I think. The Simpsons, because of their because of what they are, doesn't fit the Disney theme. I think.
Yes, I agree.
They inherited the Simpsons with the 20th Century Fox buyout. They're not going to ask as much money to continue the Simpsons Universal than they are going to ask for the Hulk and any of the other Marvel stuff, because they know Marvel's got a lot more of a pull, worth a lot more. While the Simpsons are worth a lot, they're not as worth as much as Marvel is right now.
No, I agree. And as much as I love the Simpsons, I love the Simpsons. I just don't see them fitting in anywhere. Like I remember when they had like Phineas and Ferb.
I like Phineas and Ferb
Hollywood
there.
Studios.
And that kind of
I can see it maybe Hollywood Studios somewhere, but as far as I just don't see it fitting in anywhere currently.
Lady Jamers has a point. Simpsons is not very Disney friendly.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah. When it comes to the Marvel characters, like with meet and greet kind of stuff and having something like that in Disney World, me personally, I think the only character that I would go out of my way to stand in line to meet out of the Avengers would be Loki. But that's because I'm me. And I really like Loki.
Now,
so
here's my next question.
Go ahead.
There's rumors that the construction in studios is not done. That there's going to be another expansion back behind Rock and Roller Coaster area, and that's going to be a whole new land over in that area. Do you think that they would end up putting Springfield over in that area if they were to do anything with the Simpsons in studios?
I don't see that.
No,
really
I think I think Simpsons is not Disney friendly. Disney's inherited it.
Apparently, there was the short before Onward is Mickey welcoming the Simpsons into the Disney family.
Yeah, but it's still. If the Simpsons changed on TV on how they're presented on TV,
no one's gonna want to watch them.
At a certain point right now, they're at a position now that they're running out of stories. They've been on for. I think I was in high school when that was still like fresh and new.
Wow.
I remember them. I remember them selling the Bart Simpson stuff when I worked at the Five and Dime. I worked at JJ Newberry's, and I remember them selling the T-shirts there, and that had to be in 1990.
Don't lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
Yeah.
No. That's well after what we were selling. What we were selling was "Don't Have a Cow, Man." That was the big ones, the Butterfingers. That was actually later than the first stuff that came out.
That was back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Early 90s. So it's been on so long. I don't see if they change if the Simpsons change their formula, people are absolutely going to stop watching them.
Yeah, and then everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, Disney ruined The Simpsons."
The Simpsons
gonna give
niche audience. I don't think it's the Disney audience, though. I mean, there might be a little crossover between Disney and Simpsons, which I am, but I don't go to Disney to see the Simpsons.
Would you like to know
I don't
something
go to
really funny?
Yes.
The guy who wrote The Simpsons is from Hillsborough, Kansas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Ned Flanders, and it's based on the Mennonites. Ned Flanders is based on the Mennonite population.
Interesting.
You mean
What is
Matt
going
Goring?
Ned Flanders, the character, he's based on Mennonites. That's big thing in Hillsborough.
Wow.
They talk about it a lot.
Hey, Dad, can you do me a favor and stop yelling? Because I can hear you from the other side of the house, and I'm getting a weird like echo because I could hear you in real life first, and then I hear you on the stream. Can you stop doing that, please?
Look at him.
He hides behind it to ask.
Don't make me come out there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, keep Oliver out of this.
Oh, what does Oliver think about Iron Man?
Oliver, look at his little plushy life shirt. Hold him up farther. Look at his little shirt.
Aw.
Oh,
Sorry.
cute.
So,
I agree that Hollywood Studios has a bunch of land that they still have to build on, because there's those used to be all kind of offices and stuff back there. But I know they have all kind of room to still build. I just don't see it being The Simpsons.
Right.
yeah.
But
I
you're
don't
not going to give that up. Are they going to have to?
I mean, they're just you have to.
I don't know
money to
anybody
keep-
who would. I don't know anybody who would bring their kids to a Simpsons land.
Oh,
It's
a lot.
it's actually pretty
It's Disney.
busy over in Universal.
I don't get it.
Not,
Not as busy as Harry Potter
No.
or
No, Harry Potter is so good. If we want to talk about Harry Potter, we should do that because I love Harry Potter.
Well, that's the
Right.
funny thing. We were trying to our first time at Universal. We were trying to find where the Harry Potter land is. So the cast
Did
members
you
said,
walk right past it?
no, they said just go walk around here and you'll see it. So we're walking around. We saw the Simpsons characters. There was nobody in the meet and greet. So we went and got a picture taken with Homer and stuff like that. We're walking around. We're like, this place is dead.
Yeah.
As soon as we walk in between the buildings or whatever to get into Harry Potter land, boom, that's where all the people were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Everyone's
Dad?
never been to Universal. Yeah.
What, Dad?
Anthony Manzano. Sorry if I butchered the name. If Disney extends where Indiana Jones is into the land, what type of rides would you guys put in there? I would love to see them take the Indiana Jones ride, which is Dinosaur, on our side, and put it in Hollywood Studios. You could still have the same two ride contraptions, and I think if we had Indiana Jones on this side of the coast, that would be awesome.
Yeah. I agree. They have an awesome Indiana Jones ride out in Disneyland that we don't have here. It's the same ride as Dinosaur, like you were saying.
Same ride mechanism.
There's been a lot of rumors that I think this has been a rumor for several years that they're going to pull Dinosaur out and make that area into something with Indiana Jones.
At Animal Kingdom?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Wow.
That Indiana Jones set at Hollywood Studios takes up a lot of room.
It takes up a lot of room.
I mean, that goes really far back.
Mm-hmm.
I like what Noah just said.
I would love. Yes, Benz. I was just about to
Zootopia
agree.
Land.
Yes, Noah.
I am a very, 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 very big Zootopia fan. I was absolutely obsessed with the movie when it came out. I watched it constantly. One of my favorite movies. I love it. I would absolutely adore some type of Zootopia themed things in the parks.
See, a lot of people thought that when they closed Rafiki's Planet Watch, that they were going to turn Rafiki's Planet Watch into a Zootopia area and redo the train to look like the one from the movie.
Oh yeah.
We have yet to see that, but that was the big rumor when Rafiki's Planet Watch initially closed.
Yeah. Mike Polito was asking about tram cars in that area. Yeah. I mean, tram cars anywhere, right?
Mike Wheeler.
Why would it be
somebody used to be friends
why
with
would
her?
Somebody.
So I think Mama's asking why would Zootopia be at Animal Kingdom?
Oh yeah.
I think because
they're
it's
all animals.
And I think
want real life pups.
The dinosaurs were cool for what it was, but I still kind of, I mean, if you're going outside of the realm of saying, hey, I could put Pandora in Magical Kingdom or Animal Kingdom, let's put Zootopia in Animal Kingdom. Because if you're going to stick with the basic theme of what Animal Kingdom is, you've already ruined it with Pandora.
Don't get me started on Pandora.
I think Pandora would have been better off in Hollywood Studios.
Thank you. It should not be in Animal Kingdom. I'm sorry. I'm really mad about it.
I mean, I think their goal
Mama was saying Indiana Jones.
Because
Indiana Jones would make it archaeological.
Yeah.
Lena, what were you going to say? Because I think I'm.
Yeah.
What were you going to say, Lena?
Yeah. I interrupted you. I apologize.
Pandora, I think they put Pandora in Animal Kingdom because so many people only went to Animal Kingdom for half day. And now Pandora has made Animal Kingdom a full day park. People will stand in line for hours for Flight of Passage. And Flight of Passage came out in 2017.
Yeah. Now Anthony Manzano says, and I kind of agree, it kind of fits in with the whole conservation thing and taking care of the land, because I think that's what Animal Kingdom tries to push too, is that whole idea of conservation and living with the creatures, and I think that's where Pandora fits in. That's just my opinion.
And I get that. It's just bugged me personally because
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Kenzie.
They're not real.
Mike Politis says, how about a Skyliner station? It may happen in the future. I think that it's cheaper for them to make the Skyliner stations than it is the monorail.
Watch you, yeah.
Yeah. So Mama says Walt wanted Animal Kingdom to be about mythical creatures as well as real animals.
That's
true.
So that's where Pandora, I believe, fits in. So
if you look at the sign for Animal Kingdom, there is a dragon on the sign.
There is, yeah.
Yep.
They were attempting to make mythical things, and then it just didn't work out.
Marguerite.
So, as far as transportation, I would say, being that the Skyliners are now up and running at the Pop Century and what's the other hotels that's there, opens up more buses going to other places. So I think with the Skyliner running the monorail and the ferry boat, there's more buses to those outlying areas.
Right. Yeah.
So Anthony Mazzano says, if Disney replaces Disneyland, Dinoland USA, how about a land based on the live-action version of Jungle Book? I think Jungle Book would fit well in Animal Kingdom as well.
Yeah.
I
think so.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun.
They had the Jungle Book show for a while. Remember the magic or whatever?
But I don't see Dinoland as being like one of my favorite places to go in Animal Kingdom.
No, me neither.
I think it's very if you go to Animal Kingdom, and I was there on New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Sam slept in. I got up and I went to Animal Kingdom.
Blue
There was no one, but I will finish my statement in a second.
Blue Nose. My gosh, thank you so much for that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's very
generous of you. Oh my
Very
God.
nice.
I could
Very nice,
fall.
Blue Nose. And yes, Blue Nose, I am feeling better. I'm still coughing a little bit. Here, I'll share.
Did they ever had enough?
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Blue Nose.
thank you, Blue Nose.
Sapphire Glow, welcome in.
Sapphire Glow, welcome.
Thank you so much, Buenos. So let's just say we tear down Dino Land and we put up Avengers Land.
Avengers
I don't think that fits there.
I don't think that fits
Who
conservation.
cares? Who
The Animal
cares?
Kingdom has to
Let's
go
just
with
put it there.
conservation.
Gotta
Let's
be in
just
Hollywood.
put it-
Hello, Marguerite. Maggie.
Dad, stop.
Okay.
Hello,
Welcome in.
Marguerite. Yeah, I don't know.
Good day, Mike Wheeler. Mike Wheeler said they had a Jungle Book show at the park when it opened. I didn't know that.
Oh, it's
Anthony Mazzano says, Tracy, I have a question. Was Hollywood Studios basically supposed to be a Disney World version of the backlot of a movie set? Yes. And actually, they did film things on that stage. They used to have a lot larger tour. If you saw the movie Newsies, Kenzie wants to go beat up Tracy. If you saw the movie Newsies, it was actually filmed in the streets of America. If you look at photos of Streets of America and you watch the movie, you can actually see where, like, oh my gosh, that's that building, even though it's got a different name on it. But yes, and it was built quicker because Universal Studios was building theirs, and it was to be the same thing. It was supposed to be a working movie set, like the one in California.
yes. Yeah.
I just want to show Kay something real quick.
Okay, welcome.
Welcome to the stream, Kay. Look. We found these.
Yes, Kay was the one that was telling us.
She was recommending these to us.
And we saw them at the store, and I said, we found them.
It turned into a mukbang, or is that how you say it?
Yeah, something like that. Mukbang. I don't know. Mukbang.
Mm-hmm.
Samantha Carpet loves our high school was supposed to
Yeah, they were supposed to
have
there
Newsies.
was a high school in our area that was going to do Newsies.
Yeah.
And it ended up getting canceled. So Kay says, what do you think?
I thought they were really good, Kay. That's a good suggestion.
I haven't tried it yet.
You haven't?
I'm going to try one now so Kay can get our live reaction, my live reaction.
They even smell
Has
good.
anybody else tried these?
I haven't seen them.
Sure.
They don't have them in the Midwest.
They smell so good too.
Samantha, carrying the banner.
Wow, these are good. Good stuff. Tracy, where'd Tracy go?
I think he went to beat up Kenzie.
They
She leaves.
Yeah, I agree though. I think Disney Dino Land at Animal Kingdom could be repurposed into something.
Yeah,
It would be a little more. I know how they're tailoring that because they have the playground for the dig area, the dig site. But other than that, they have dinosaur. There's a lot of land that they have that ride.
Well, the dig site, they have that dig site for kids. I don't know. So would we want them to maybe repurpose some of the rides and call them something else, or would we want them to just start from scratch and start something brand new? What do you think? I'm gonna have to try another one of these cookies, Kay. They are good.
They are good.
Anthony Mazzano says, that's why I was saying it would make sense to extend the stunt spectacular show for Indiana Jones and make it into a full land. I don't know if there's enough to make it into an Indiana Jones land. It's not a land in Disneyland, is it, Jeff? It's just a ride.
Yeah, it is just a ride. Yes. Yeah. But there's a lot of land in that. And you got to figure they're paying those stunt people for Indiana Jones. That's got to be expensive as well. Don't you think? They're paying the guy to play Indiana Jones. They're paying the guy to play the girl. Plus, they have all those people that are chasing them around. They have
No, I
the big German.
I thought they were getting rid of that.
They were.
I thought there was rumors that Indiana Jones was closing, and it still hasn't closed.
A lot of people really like it, and it holds a lot of people.
Yes,
it does, and and when Lights, Motor, and Action Stunt Sport went off, that was a tough one because that held a lot of people.
that was a big.
That held.
Yep.
The seating capacity alone was crazy.
And I think right now, with Disney still having to utilize boarding groups for Galaxy's Edge, they're going to keep the Stunt Spectacular because people who are waiting a couple hours can then funnel in to watch the show.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Wheeler, do you know how many people the Lights, Motors, Action Stadium held? I'd say it held about 3,000.
Lights, Motors, Action?
Easy.
Oh,
Bruno
wow.
said 5.
5,000.
5?
He has lemon or pistachios.
5,000.
Pistachios,
Lena
yeah.
says 5,000. Yeah, I'd say
Pistachios, Kay. I gotta put these away somewhere.
Yeah.
I'll eat them all.
These caramel coconut too. Get them away from me. They're evil. They're so good.
It's just got a hint of coconut.
Oh my gosh,
which makes
it's
it good.
so
Yeah.
good.
Take them away, please.
Yeah.
Mom's probably like, really?
Wow. The cream inside it's so creamy. It's not like the white ones are kind of like clumpy or something. It's not like this cream is like really creamy. Very smooth.
Yeah.
Yes. Anywho, sorry.
No, we tangents. Tangents are okay.
Oreos.
Tangents are a good thing.
Yep.
I'm liking Rock and Robin, by the way. Rock and Robin, you got my vote.
Because Rocket Robin says he could still ground you, Kenzie.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
I guess he can.
Robin says, yes, Pam, she can. Pam asked if you could ground an 18-year-old, and Rocket Robin says, yes, Pam, she still lives at home under Tracy's roof unless Kenzie buys the house off of him.
I don't have enough money for that.
Oh, too funny.
So
You buy the house, I move to Florida.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Kenzie, why didn't you pick college in Florida, by the way?
What?
Why didn't you pick college in Florida?
She loves New York, right? She loves the Northeast.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. I didn't understand what you said.
I said, Kenzie, why didn't you go to college in Florida?
I mean, I really love New York. I like the music schools that they have here, and I personally, mentally, I don't think I'm ready to move a far distance away from my parents.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Okay,
don't make me change my mind.
Mike Miller says at Motor Action was 5,000. Epic Stunt Spectacular is 2,000. So that's something about 69 seats and room for 3,000 standing at Phantasma.
Thank you, Mike Wheeler.
Mike Wheeler knows all.
He does know all.
So I mean,
I said too. 5,000.
Go ahead, Tracy.
Go ahead, because I totally
lost it.
Oh, New York State schools are really known nationwide to have very good education system.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not picking on any of the other states, but New York State does come out.
Not Florida. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
But like on my job and on my job and my part-time job, the firefighting, they actually say we have very good training program for both of those things. And I'm not saying other states are bad. I'm just saying is that it's pretty good. Like on my regular job, we get trained once a quarter for certain things.
Right.
You know?
Right.
The continual training that we continue to do throughout the year, and then schools, and you can judge each way. And I usually look at Zillow, looking at the school districts and how they grade out my school district compared to someplace else. Like when I Disney dream and move into Florida, Zillow is my website that I go on. and I look at, and they used to be able to give you like how they rate the schools, how they rate the taxes, stuff like that.
What does Zillow rate my school? Have you
I don't
looked?
remember.
Yeah, ours isn't rated as high as we believe it should be rated, I guess, in our school district.
I'm assuming that's probably the same for ours.
Yeah.
People like to say negative things about schools.
But then again,
for not smart reasons.
Your kids need to put in that effort of school to get out that effort too.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
Yep.
And parents really do have to be involved with their kids' education. If you're not involved, how are you expect? You know, the teachers can't do it all. They can't teach your kid and raise your kid.
Right.
You know, if the kid comes home and the parents don't ask if you have homework, and the kid goes to school and they have no homework done, yes, it's ultimately on the kid, but the parents should have some kind of involvement, saying, "Hey, what's going on?" If they don't, you know.
Well, Tracy, let's be honest. 99% of the parents who send their kids to school use school as a daycare service, even for middle school and high school. I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, and no matter what state you go to,
right?
You know, my personal belief, there are 3 different groups of kids. There are the kids that are always going to do bad, no matter how much the teacher and how much the school does.
Yep.
It's a small group. There's another group at the other end that are going to exceed, no matter how bad the school is or how much the education is. They're going to succeed. They're the go-getters. That's another small group. In the middle is that big group that needs structure. If they don't have good structure, they're not going to get what should get out of it. And I think parents at home help that kids in the middle either go forward or hold back.
Yes.
But that is totally not nerd talk or geek talk, whatever we're going on. But
let's get there.
We Myra and Jeff Resendez were not touching on that at all. We're kind of leaving that right off the. So please.
Yep. So we're just about. Are we gonna keep going after?
It's up to you guys.
Up to you guys.
I know we got.
Do you think Angela should watch Avengers tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
If you can pull her away from Resort TV 1 or Corey.
Or me.
Yeah. Or Lena. Yeah.
Or Lena.
I'm assuming. I mean, it depends on how late people are streaming.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's fun to watch them, but now I feel like we go there often enough, and it's like I don't know. So we'll see what we end up doing. I don't know. But
yeah,
I have to watch Avengers basically, right?
Yeah.
Before next week. Before the next Geek Talk. Does that sound good?
And that's in 2 weeks.
What's
right?
that?
2 weeks. I
think we've been doing about once a week now.
We should up it to every week. No? What do you guys think?
Unless
I'm down.
I'm fine with it.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, Lena,
I'm fine with that.
I know you have
next week will be Scrap Room Sunday again, and then we would do this, and it would be on my channel, and then it would be Scrap Room Sunday, and we.
But Lena, are you going to want to talk about Lord of the Rings?
Is it on your? It's on your channel next week, yeah.
It is.
So I wonder if I should watch that instead of Avengers, because we have the DVDs, right?
Whoa.
You haven't watched?
No, I have not.
Wait, what?
You
haven't watched Lord of the Rings?
Yes, Jeff.
No, I have not.
Okay. First of all, I want to address Kay Atwood's question.
Okay.
Kay, did Angela watch Iron Man? She sort of watched it, and she did not enjoy it at all.
No, it was okay. No, I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy it at all.
She kept talking through the whole movie. She was on her phone.
I was this close to filing for divorce.
Oh, stop!
Oh!
Wow.
That might have went a little. That might have went a little too far.
That went way over the edge.
He's very serious about his Avengers and Marvel.
This is how I feel. If you're gonna watch a movie,
no problem, Jeff. No problem at all.
If you're gonna watch a movie, sit down, put the phones away, just watch the movie, and don't talk. Listen.
I couldn't hear it. I had a hard time hearing it. I couldn't understand what he was saying.
Because you and Abby kept talking the whole movie. Abby's talking about.
I was trying to figure out what was happening. I was trying to figure it out.
Okay, next
no problem,
thing
Jeff.
for nerd chat, it will be Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Ring. We will focus on one video.
Is that
all right.
movie?
Lord of the Fellowship of the Ring is the first
number
movie.
1.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, that's what we'll talk about. Now.
Dad is anti-phone. Because he likes going on IMDb during his movies. And looking up trivia and looking about the actors. Because he can't wait until the end of it. And guess why? Guess who picked up that trait? And now I can't not watch movies without going on IMDb. Because I need to look up trivia.
So the next question would be, are we looking at the theater release or the director's cut?
Oh.
Do you have director?
Extended edition.
Do you have limited edition?
I have extended edition.
Extended edition, I mean? We have extended edition. Do you have extended edition, Jeff?
Rock and Robin says, what about the Hobbit?
Are your discs 1 disc for the movie or 2?
Yeah, that's the important question. Is it just 1 disc?
2.
There's 2 discs.
No.
Jeff wants to get a voice in. Jeff.
Or 2 discs.
So she bought me all the movies for Christmas because I loved them so much.
Is it 1 disc or 2 discs?
I don't know. I can check.
Because the extended edition, which us 3 have, are 2 discs.
What?
Yeah, because I actually didn't know that there was such a thing as not 2 discs because I've always watched it extended edition. So the idea that there are people who don't know, like haven't seen all those scenes is crazy to me.
How much more is in there?
It's probably like 3 hours.
It's a 3-hour movie, yeah.
Get it? No?
Okay.
You know what it is? Okay.
Does yours?
Oh wait, he has it. Hold on. Tracy has it. All right, Jeff is gonna go get his and see. But so, do I have to watch The Hobbit first or no?
No. This one, Lord of the Rings.
Nobody wants to watch The Hobbit.
Okay, that's not true because I like The Hobbit.
Is it the same character or no? Is it a different character?
It's a prequel.
It's a prequel that came after the trilogy. We will discuss them another time.
Exactly. So Dad has it out.
Oh my.
Does it look like this, Angela?
I don't know. Jeff's going to go get it. I can't remember.
If it looks like that, it's
You're good.
The right version.
If it does look like that, you need to buy that version.
Oh, no.
No.
It's fine.
No.
I don't know what scenes aren't in the original version, though.
And see, I don't either.
I'm worried I'm going to say something and it's going to be like, that scene's not in the movie. And I'm going to be like, oh, no.
If you're a true nerd, you have all 3 of them.
No, we're not gatekeeping. We're not gatekeeping.
So he said, if I got bored watching Avengers, she has no chance for Lord of the Rings. So I didn't try to watch Avengers. I tried to watch Iron Man. I did like at the end. I have to say, I liked the end when they said, "Are you Iron Man?" And he said, "I am Iron Man." Then they started playing the Ozzy Osbourne song. I like that.
which is the first time that was a total ad lib by Robert Downey Jr. He actually the line was supposed to be is something totally different as far as what the true comic version of it is. Iron Man is supposed to be in the comic book was Tony Stark's bodyguard.
Okay.
So you would almost like the Superman Clark Kent thing.
Okay.
You never see Clark Kent when Superman was around, but the way they wrote it in the Iron Man comic was that Iron Man was the bodyguard to Tony Stark.
Oh, okay.
So
He can't get to it.
We're redoing our floors, and I have all kind of stuff in front of it.
So Tracy showed
so
us.
does
Does it look like that?
No.
Oh boy.
All right, so we'll watch it, and
you
I'll
might have-
look up a list of scenes that aren't in the original version, and we just won't mention those scenes.
if you're a true nerd,
No,
you've
we're not
watched the-
gatekeeping. We're not
What's that mean?
gatekeeping. Saying other people aren't nerds when you can't tell
Oh.
you can't go and be like you're not
Whatever.
a nerd because you haven't seen this. That's gatekeeping.
I'm saying we're all nerds, but I've watched. Not only did I, what?
Nothing to be proud of.
Did you hear that?
Mom's yelling at him.
What's
Did you hear that? Come here.
Well, see, Keystone, that's not true because I got bored watching the
What
Avengers.
did you say?
And I love Lord of the Rings.
It's nothing to be proud of.
Did you guys hear that?
Yes. Nothing to be proud of.
I watched the movies. I watched them with the commentary, and I've watched them, and I've watched all the extra appendices stuff on those things.
Okay.
Again, he has too much time on his hands.
Okay.
like
Has anybody else watched Big Bang Theory?
Can I say something?
I have
They have, yeah.
Did you tell them that you watched all the Twilight movies so that I would watch the Lord of the Ring movies?
No, I got you to watch Star Wars.
It was Star Wars.
Why did
Mom.
I watch Lord of the Rings?
Oh no,
Willingly.
maybe it was.
She
Lord of the
willingly
Rings.
watched Lord of the Rings.
Rockin' Robin. This chat is for geeks, not nerds. We're both, right? Nerds and geeks and.
So if you didn't hear her, she gave it up that I had to watch the Twilight movies for her to watch Lord of the
I
Rings.
still haven't watched all the Twilight movies, and Mom wants me to.
Oh boy.
But
Yes, Lena.
have anyone else watched Big Bang Theory?
I haven't.
They have, yeah.
Okay, so they're watching a movie, and it's like and Penny asks Leonard, "Haven't you already seen that?" And he goes, "Yeah, but this one has 10 more seconds of extra content."
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much what the extended version of Lord of the Rings is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the whole thing was like Lord of the Rings extended edition. It's like those small scenes that it makes sense if those scenes aren't there, but
right.
they're still good scenes to have.
Right.
And they're drinking the water of Fagorn, and it's making them grow.
Yep.
That's not in the theater version because it actually slows the movie down.
Yeah.
If you've read
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That's it would be long, right?
Yeah.
Because like I can sit through a 3-hour, 4-hour long movie willingly at home and stuff like that. I could do that in a movie theater. Not everybody wants to do that. Some people want a very shortened, comprehensive version of it.
Okay.
And then there are people who want all of that information.
Right.
Yeah.
Who want it to be as detailed as possible and are willing to sit through that a long amount of time.
Yeah. I hear you.
Rockin' Robin said, "Did you read my comment? Same meaning. Iron Male means man. So Lena, Kenzie, and Diz are dream. You are Iron Man."
Fe, is that the
Iron.
Iron?
Fe.
that's
That's the
the
symbol for
Yeah.
Iron Man.
But yeah,
We are-
I love Lord of the Rings. I also like The Hobbit, and I'm not going to accept any judgment from him because I like The Hobbit. Because this is my opinion. I don't care if can you get him out of here? I don't care if you don't like the actors who are in it, and I don't care if people don't like the way that things are adapted. If you like the movie, you like the movie, and you can like whatever you want.
Right.
Yeah, I don't judge people for liking other movies if they like them. That's why I don't really like. Personally, that's why I don't really like a lot of the Star Wars community, is because people are like, "Oh, you're not a real fan if you like this movie." if you like Phantom Menace or that kind of thing. Just because I like the movie doesn't mean that I'm not a real Star Wars
No,
fan.
I agree.
And that's why I don't really talk to people that much about me liking Star Wars, because people like to gatekeep that.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you.
So I definitely got a new word that I didn't know existed before. Gatekeeping.
Yes. It's a very common thing.
That must be a Gen.
No, it's not.
A Gen
It's
Zer
always been
thing.
around.
That's a Gen Zer. Us Gen Xers don't know it.
I remember the gatekeeper, like with health insurance. You know, where your primary care physician is the gatekeeper when you want to, but that's something totally different.
Totally different.
I knew the gate. I thought gatekeeper as Ghostbusters 1.
Kenzie's not laughing. Look at her.
She's
No, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All I'm saying is it's a very common thing that I feel like personally, when it comes to certain communities, gatekeeping is a very common, especially in the anime community. If you like this anime, or if you like this type of, if you like sub over dub, you're better or something like that.
Yeah.
And you're really not.
No.
I watch dubbed anime because I don't want to just read the whole time. I want to actually watch the anime. So people who tell me that I'm not a real anime fan because I watch dubs, those people are gatekeeping.
Oh, okay. So they're trying to say,
okay, I'm sorry,
what kind of a fan you are based on what you like. Like you're not a real, No, I hadn't heard that. But
it's a very common thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
No.
Yeah.
Us boomers don't know much.
Huh? Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
What'd she say? What'd she say?
She said, "Are you getting yelled at?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah, I am yelling at him. It's okay if you don't know what it is. I'm just saying, don't like. He's a jerk. He's a jerk.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I just said I learned something new today.
Yep, we did.
I'm 40.
And then you're all like, "Oh, it's the Gen Zers." Just say, "Hey, I learned something new."
You did, Tracy.
Yes, Kay Atwood. I am teaching you all.
That's right. You are. Huh.
I never thought my own father would be a gatekeeper.
We can let everybody go, right?
I think everybody.
I think
Resort TV1
jumping on with Resort TV1. So, and then Lena.
Well, let's see. What are we at to?
5 minutes.
Yeah, we're down to 7 people.
Yeah. So, well, thanks for being here, and you guys can hang on. Yes, Blue Nose. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You guys.
No, thank you all for that are still here. We're going to be here next week.
Yep. Talking about Lord of the Rings on Lena's channel.
Make sure you're subscribed to Lena. All right.
So what do you got coming up there, Jeff and Angela?
What's that?
What's coming up on your channel?
I don't know. Just our regular stuff, and we're going to see if Jeff. You might be in Orlando.
Well, somebody's got to go.
Somebody's going to go. So we're going to keep a lookout for stuff. So
we have furniture coming. We have a 10-day punch list, and we got.
You have toilet paper.
And there's a bunch of toilet paper down there.
I'm gonna get in a tub with toilet paper down there. I have so much toilet paper.
Yeah, well, there's a bunch of toilet paper down there, and we can't find it here. So who knew, right?
See you all.
Lena.
All right, bye.
Lena?
What about you guys?
Oh yeah, Lena, what do you got going on?
Go ahead.
My stream. I have a stream coming up in about 45 minutes. I may go ahead and start it early, just because I know Resort TV1 is live. You guys are welcome to jump in and chat on there too. Like I said, I'll probably start it pretty soon after this one's over.
Okay.
And then next Sunday will be Craft and Chat on my channel at 11 a.m., followed by Sunday Nerd Talk on my channel, and followed by Scrap Room Sunday on my channel.
Got a lot going on your channel.
Wow.
Wow.
And Tracy hit 100 subs, right?
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
He hit 100.
Congratulations. I'm gonna have an Oreo to celebrate that right now.
What's
I love
coming
my
up for you?
Oreos.
My arm.
Yeah. So tomorrow I should be streaming at either 4 o'clock or 4:30, depending on what's going on.
Okay.
Since I'm off school for the next 2 weeks, there is a good chance that I'm just going to be doing a bunch of surprise streams throughout the days and doing stuff to keep my mind occupied and still have social interaction.
Yes.
So
yeah, you should do, Kenzie. You should invite some different people on and stuff.
that's what I'm planning on doing.
You want that would be fun to watch.
Yeah. And then like
Oh
I'll
no,
She
probably
doesn't
Monica,
invite
Moment.
me.
They have sick kids at their house.
No. Oh no.
Almost.
Oh,
Do you
no.
have do you have the dreaded virus?
Oh no.
Let's hope not. Derek.
Stop. No
Well,
talking. No talking about that. We're good.
So if my streams will I think Dad and I might do a
They're almost done.
Marvel tag
Okay.
at some point.
Yeah.
And then
That would be fun.
That's a great idea.
yeah, talking about like top 10 villains, top 10 Avengers, top 10
Yeah.
movies,
Great idea.
that kind of stuff. So I feel like that would be really fun for him and I to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then I want I'll probably at some point I'll just do like little surprise streams about like working on my cosplays or stuff like that.
Yeah.
Keep my mind occupied.
Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
And he
And
doesn't have
me,
anything
I'm
going
just
on
gonna-
his channel because he doesn't do anything.
I am just going to continue to support Kenzie, and that's about it.
We all support each
Yeah,
other.
I am going to work on a video.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
Someday.
He's going to work on a video.
Awesome.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
Thanks everyone, and we'll
Thank you,
hope to
guys.
see you in my stream coming up soon.
Yep. Everybody keep a lookout
Bye,
for
Amy.
Lena.
Bye, Garrett.
Yep.
Bye, Jeff.
All right.
Bye, Mike. Bye,
Bye,
Keith.
everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.